When Shaq was a member of the Orlando Magic and George was coach of the Sonics, coaching the Western Conference All-Star team, and Shaq blamed Carl for going overboard and making certain that he did not dominate the ball game, as Tracy McGrady is able to answer. So Carl was booed the next time that he brought the Sonics to Orlando. And Glenn Robinson providing a 4-2 lead for the Bucks. Tracy McGrady being played by Robinson here at the start. And the Magic looking for a goaltend. They get the foul call. Will not get the goaltend.
What the official is signaling is that the ball was still on its way up. It was blocked and then taken to the glass. So he's saying the ball did not hit the backboard first, and it was not on its way down. Therefore, no goaltending was called.
Tracy McGrady, the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, playing his best basketball of the season.
We'll take a look as McGrady beats Robinson. The ball, the official felt still on the way up. Brisbilla goes and blocks it to the glass. You are allowed to take it to the glass.
Orlando coming off the win in Philadelphia on Sunday afternoon. Tracy struggled at the foul line in that game because limited his practice time. Sam says he can relate to what Shaquille O'Neal has been going through. McGrady gets inside. So the Bucks now lead 10-4.
Mark to go back.
Try to trap Allen. Robinson. Orlando with 8 straight wins here at home. They're 21-10 at home. Tracy McGrady knocks down the 3. George Karl telling us earlier this game could come down to who hits the 3-point shot. Both teams extra trip. In fact, the 7-game road trip, the longest in the history of the franchise. McGrady, and look out, it's a goaltend called on Brisbilla.
Well, if you keep going up and blocking them time after time, eventually, you know, one's going to go the other way where the ball is on its way down. If this is on its way down, then it's goaltending. If it's on the way up, he's still allowed to go get it.
Tracy McGrady with Orlando's 9 points. He's hit 4 of 6 from the field. He has all 9. Back comes McGrady. Now bet on a switch by Cassell. Off the hesitation. McGrady. Yes! And it counts! A spectacular start for Tracy McGrady.
Watch the way he protects the ball. Puts his body in between the ball and the defender, and then is able to come up with that hook from the hip. Down low, bank it off the glass. And now the opportunity for a 3-point play. You know, we asked Doc Rivers earlier today, why has this guy, what has it been that has helped him elevate his game? He said the biggest thing is when he got off to a bad start in other games in past years, his body language told his teammates that we're going to have a tough time tonight. Now he said he's able to move past slow starts. His body language has changed completely, and the team knows that this is their leader now. But he's not off to a bad start tonight.
Yeah, McGrady off to a sizzling start. 5 of 8 from the field. He has all of Orlando's 12 points.
And you know you feel he's doing. He makes that first jumper from the outside. Now the opportunity here. Drive, contact, off the glass, and then finishes it at the foul line. 3-point play for Tracy McGrady.
Monty Williams in Orlando lead. 3 minutes remaining in the first. Hudson. He's really cooled off. He's missed his last 2 shots going back to Sunday.
Say, it's not a guy that you really want to leave open the way he's played the last 3 games.
A chase between Cassell and Armstrong. Armstrong diving for it, looking for help. Gets it to Garrity. What a play by Armstrong. Here's McGrady. Tracy McGrady concluding an amazing sequence.
What more can you say? You talk about energy this guy supplies to this basketball team. He dove about 8 feet across the floor to get to the ball before Sam Cassell.
McGrady. Good play by DeClerc.
Second effort from Andrew DeClerc again.
Good ball movement. McGrady for 3. Or the snap of the ball well. Very effectively swinging the basketball.
Well, the whole time that you mentioned Orlando was not scoring, Milwaukee wasn't putting any points on the board to close the gap.
Orlando, though, has lost the last 10 regular season games against the Bucks. Beautiful fake. McGrady sets it up for Grant. And McGrady is there to finish. 22 points for McGrady.
No more. You mentioned they've lost the last 10 games. And, you know, talking to Doc Rivers today, his feeling is that for some reason, it's the maturity of the Magic against the Bucks. Are they able to withstand the runs that the Bucks make? Every time that Milwaukee makes a run, it seems like Orlando loses its confidence, like they can't come back and catch him anymore.
Red not able to hit from downtown. Doc Rivers says we have not played well emotionally. They go on a tear as Tracy McGrady continues his tear. Tracy is 4 for 4 from downtown. He now has 25 points. But Doc says they'll go on a 3-point barrage and we crumble. Says in the past also we've taken too many quick, bad shots. Another Buck turnover.
Yeah, they would take hurried shots in the past.
Like that. But McGrady is able to hit.
There's a hurried shot, but he's feeling it right now, so he knew he was in the groove. He came down, took it in rhythm, and hits another 3.
5 for 5 from beyond the 3-point line. Tracy McGrady putting on a show in this first half. He has 28 points. 22nd timeout taken by Milwaukee.
Well, there's no question that he knows he's the leader of this team. He came out early tonight, tried to establish the tempo, tried to get the home crowd involved here tonight to give his team that leadership quality that they're looking for. McGrady feels the stroke tonight, and he's coming down right now and going after it strong here in the first half. Into the defender.
Kept alive by Brown. 45 seconds left in the half. McGrady with a sensational look. Somehow he was able to see Horace Grant all alone.
Well, he felt the double team. He knew Horace was on the outside. Horace saw the opening and made the cut, so that's what set the whole thing up. Then it's a matter of just delivering the pass and with his size out of the double team. Watch his chin tucked up against his shoulder. He's looking opposite right now. He knows he's back there. Now it's a matter of just finishing.
Foul on D. Brown. The story. 10 of 15, 30 points, 7 rebounds, 5 for 5 from downtown. And Tracy is with Cheryl Miller. Cheryl?
Tracy, 30 points. First of all, how big did the rim look in the first half?
It's like an ocean. I mean, whatever I threw up felt like it was going to go in every time. And this is a big game for us, man. Not only for the playoff running, but to get that burden off us. They beat us 10 consecutive times. I don't like that.
Well, you got to be really pleased with, first of all, the energy that you guys came in with both quarters, and secondly, good ball movement in your half-court offense.
Good ball movement, good defense, hustle plays. We know these guys played last night, so we gonna run them to death. 30
points first half, 30 points second half, right?
Oh, that'd be great. I'm not gonna try, but if it happens, it happens.
All right, thanks a lot, Tracy. Let's go back to you, Marvin Light.
All right, Cheryl. Well, Tracy had a 50-point game against Washington about a week and a half ago.